I remember our first beer together. We were headed home after the Eastern Go Championships in New York City in about 1985. We stopped at the bar next to the waiting room for Amtrak trains in Penn Station. We didn't know it, but we were beginning a fine and varied friendship that's lasted over 30 years. From those early days as improving Go players, to trips to learn Go with Mr. Yang, to co-authoring 2 Go books, to your recording my first prose with music, to a friendship during your long drought of non-Go playing, to discovering our overlapping musical interests, and now back to Saturday morning Go games and both of us studying Go again. I've loved you as a great friend for a long time. Happy birthday, Richard. Here are some photographs from those 30 years.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Happy birthday, Grandpa Bessers.
Grandpa, this is a song for you that I'm playing for your birthday. Happy birthday. It's called Dreidel.
Richard. Love you, man. Meg and Gwen send their best.
Richard, you taught me everything I know about guitar. I love you, and I'm very grateful.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Richard. Happy birthday to you. Many more.
Many more.
Love you.
Richard, we love you.
Richard.
Happy birthday.
Hey Bess. This is less of a single memory, but sort of a bunch of memories. Really just the piece that you added to my life apart from being an amazing father, was the gift of music that you gave us. That gift, that always having instruments in the house, always having music around, was such a huge building block to my life. I remember fireworks from, I don't even know how old I was, maybe like 7, and seeing that and being like, whoa, and then just your playing and all the different feelings and sensations that brought up, really letting my heart unlock to the sound of music and really what that was, not just hearing recorded stuff, but actually live music being played. How much emotion was there, and how much how big of a presence that was, and just in your playing, not only that you turned us on to music that shaped our life and continues to shape it, but just your playmanship. I remember one of the Princeton reunions, I think, with Chappaqua, and just crying, listening to you play, just because the chords and the solos and everything else just unlocked these parts of my heart and these parts of my body that nothing had opened before like that. Always the whoopee, just you throwing down how you did, and just such a huge piece, just a huge, I can't even quantify how major it was in my life. And then further on down the line of jazz and Martino, and putting these different people in our lives and their level of playmanship and beyond what they could play, what it was about, and that was just magic, just absolute magic, and I'm so grateful to you for that gift, because it's just been, it's been the most true way to get in touch with those deep parts of myself and being a human too, the sound. So I just love you so much, and thank you so much for giving us that and giving me that, and love you, Bess.
Trucking, got my chips cashed in, keep trucking like the Doodah Man. Together, more or less in line, just keep trucking on.
Arrows of neon and flashing marquees out on Main Street. Chicago, New York, Detroit, and it's all on the same street. A typical city involved in a typical daydream. Hang it up and see what tomorrow brings.
Oh, there ain't no bugs on me. There ain't no bugs on me. There may be bugs on some of you mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me. Well, the junior bug comes in the month of June. The lightning bug comes in May. Bed bug comes just any old time, but ain't not going to stay. Oh, there ain't no bugs on me. There ain't no bugs on me. There may be bugs on the rest of you mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me. Well, a bullfrog sitting on a lily pad, looking up at the sky. The lily pad broke and the frog fell in. He got water all in his eyeball. There ain't no bugs on me. There ain't no bugs on me. There may be bugs on some of you mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me.
Get away, you horsefly.
Mosquito, he fly high. Mosquito, he fly low. The old mosquito lands on me. Well, he ain't gonna fly no more. Oh, there ain't no bugs on me. There ain't no bugs on me. There may be bugs on the rest of you mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me. Peanut sitting on the railroad track, his heart was all aflutter. Along come a choo-choo on the track, toot-toot peanut butter. Oh, there ain't no bugs on me. Oh, there ain't no bugs on me. Girls, there may be bugs on some of you mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me. Well, little bugs have littler bugs upon their backs to bite them. Littler bugs are still littler bugs, and so ad infinitum. Oh, ain't no bugs on me. There ain't no bugs on me. There may be bugs on the rest of you mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me. As I went walking through the woods, humming a tune so gaily, the wind come whistling through the trees and froze my ukulele. Oh, there ain't no bugs on me. There ain't no bugs on me. There may be bugs on some of you mugs, but there ain't no bugs on me. Oh, there ain't no flies on me. There ain't no flies on me. There may be flies on some of you guys, but there ain't no flies on me. Oh, there ain't no lobsters on me. There ain't no lobsters.
Dear Richard, Papa Can, happy birthday to you. I want to share a memory that I have of you and its significance in my life. I'm sure, like a lot of people and loved ones in your life, when people think of you, they think of music. Lots of different memories related to music, playing music, writing music, listening to music, jamming in the barn. But one particular memory of you that sticks out for me is at the Whoopee. And I remember one particular song that you and the band would play, and that's Stir It Up by Bob Marley and the Wailers. It's the first time I had ever heard that song. One of the Whoopee summers when we were hanging out and partying. I remember being really young, but hearing that song and you guys singing it, and it's always stuck with me. And I remember it's the first Bob Marley song that I ever heard. I remember looking it up after hearing you guys play it and realizing who it was, and then actually getting really into Bob Marley and all of his music and messages about equality and empowerment of people around the world. And so it actually had a really significant impact on my life in terms of inspiring me and motivating me to do the work that I do. And so you probably have no idea that that seed was planted, and that was part of the inspiration of my life, and that was through you. And I just have so many other fun memories of hanging out, jamming in the barn, and just, being near you and appreciating your love of music and, just what an integral part of your life and your world that music is. So I love you. I'm sending you a huge hug. I hope you have a good birthday. I'm thinking about you often and always, and hope to see you soon. Mwah.
Happy birthday to Richard, the composer who encouraged me to listen to his doctoral dissertation just by enjoying the fun sounds.
But you got to go home with me. I got a whole lot of good old love. Mama got so many stores. When I get through throwing it out, you got to come back for more. Now, boy, them things might come by the dozen. Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, 'cause mama, I'm so hard to handle. Another man, but I can love you better than him. I just take my hand, honey, don't be afraid. You'll prove every word I say. I'm advertising love for free. Come on and take a chance with me. Ow, the things don't come out of the thing, let me knock over candle, 'cause mama, I'm so hard to handle.
Happy birthday to the artist formerly known as Rick. Richard, happy birthday. Your wonderful daughter asked us if we had any memories that we'd like to share. And I got a lot of memories, but this one always makes me smile when I remember it. You and I, roommates, 1915 Hall, God knows when, 1960 something. And I had discovered very quickly upon getting to know you that it was impossible for you to wake up, impossible to wake you up if you and I had to be somewhere, if you had to be somewhere. So one day, sadly for you, you either had or had borrowed a Vox amplifier. Remember the kind the Beatles used? And really unfortunately for you, I had a microphone. So I connected the microphone to the amplifier, wheeled it into the doorway to your bedroom, and began to try to wake you up at high volume. You were not happy. You were not happy at all, which of course made it even more amusing for me. And all these years later, it still makes me smile. I don't even know if you remember, but it was awful fun for me. Anyway, buddy, happy birthday.
Howdy, Richard. Happy birthday. I wish you good times, love, and joy today and the whole year through. Same to all your loved ones there. And I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Okay. See you then. Bye.
Hey, Richard, how you doing? Happy birthday, Richard. We love you so much, man.
Happy birthday, Richard.
And many more to come.
Happy birthday, Rich. Happy birthday.
Mr. Richard. Just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday, and I hope that you are well. I will never ever forget the time that you asked me, what's it worth to know that I've tried? And here we are, still keeping on trying.
Yeah, Richard, this is for you, man. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Couple things that I want to send your way. I want to thank you for teaching me to finger pick when I was in high school. You taught me a finger picking method. That's the only thing I ever learned and knew about finger picking, and you taught me that, and I'm really grateful that you taught me that. And I just wanted to say, man, that I've just always recognized the depth of kindness in you, and I've always just loved being around you since I was a kid. I just always loved being around you. Always felt comfortable. I always felt just your good old wise soul. It's been incredible being on this journey with you, man. I love you. I love ya. See you down the road, man.
Happy birthday, Richard. When Kaylin asked me to pull a little video together about my favorite memory of you, or something nice to say, or I really didn't know what exactly to record, because there's just so many amazing memories that I have with you and your family. I guess in this video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being the person that has always been a huge encouragement to me throughout my life. And on top of it all, you're the type of person that just kind of swings in there at the right moment silently and has the right thing to say, or does the right thing in that moment. I guess a more of a fond memory of mine was actually in a hardship in my life where I, as you know, broke up my long-term relationship and ended an engagement, and I went straight to your house to see Kaylin and Joanne and you were actually the first person that I hugged. After that moment, and I didn't realize how much I just needed that silent, strong reassurance that I knew I did the right thing. And you were just really supportive in your own quiet way. And I guess it's just another example of how I've always looked to you as a mentor and a father, and just a friend in so many ways, especially, with the fellowship of music that we share. And so I just want to say I'm so very glad that you happen to be my best friend's father. That you really are a blessing to all of us. And you really have been a gift in so many ways to everyone that you've ever touched. I love you. I hope you have the most wonderful birthday.
Happy birthday, Richard! Congratulations on another spin around the sun. Hope you have many more. Love you.
Love you.
Happy birthday, Dadster. It has been such a pleasure for me to put together this video for you. As you can see, you are loved by many. What you cannot see is the countless emails and texts, phone calls, albums given, pictures sent, music sent, separate stories told and provided by your friends in our family, all of whom had a lot to tell me about how much they love you. I was talking to Kev about this recently, and how amazing it is to be able to say that there's never been a moment in my life that I did not feel loved by you. I can't pick a favorite memory, but I have quite a few things that I recall when I think about you. So I think of sitting on your desk as a little kid and arranging my toys so that they would be between your feet and the legs of the chair, and the point of the game was to not get caught or not get touched by you while I grabbed my toys out. And as I am your daughter, I do not like to lose, so I was very good at that particular game. Either that or you were working, but I think of learning how to spell my name from the computer program that you write, and obviously the subsequent joke that came out of that when asked, how do you spell your name? I'd say, C-A-E-L-E-N, press return to continue. And the snake would come across the screen. I remember that. I think of gymnastics practices and of you sitting in the lobby playing guitar for the hours and hours of practice. And if my memory serves me right, you were the only dad in your 40s, mid-40s, learning how to do backflips at open gym. Although earlier picture shows you may have had skills long before that time. Writing songs on the ski lift, writing songs about my cats, writing songs about Mike and his stuffed animal. As you can see, we have revenge awaiting us. The only jokes that I remember to this day are the ones you told me when I was around 10. But good though, and Opernakity, and a few lawyer jokes. And now that I put it together later, I think that you did that at the expense of Kenny, but I don't know. They're funny. I remember you giving me space as a teenager. And then I remember college tours with you and going to California and Colorado. Ultimately choosing CU because you wanted to show me the kind of school I didn't want to go to. We all know how that turned out. The phone calls through college, and then the emails as well, telling me that you were just thinking about me. I remember those really making my day when I was living abroad in Germany, and getting to know that you were there and thinking of me through that time. And it was particularly difficult for me. And then helping me move during college. Bless your heart, Dad. Although, in all fairness, I get the clutter and the last minute thing from you. The barn jams with my friends. How you've always encouraged music for me and for others. As you've heard through this video card, a lot have been deeply touched by that and by you. And then the trips with you in my adult years, bringing Kevin into the family and the connection you two have shared, going into the mountains, the cabins, singing, playing guitar. I've learned a lot from you, Dad, about love, about being loved and about giving love. And I am infinitely excited to pass that on to Lyra, and then to speak about you in the process as I do so. So happy birthday, my Dadster. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm glad to be able to be there to celebrate with you. And I love you with all of my